Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today we're going to be continuing in our series of best practice reviews, and this comes from Automotive News, where they'll be looking at a particular dealership who took it up to ensure that their and we're going to be looking at a particular dealership. It took the initiative to ensure that their employees are as happy as possible. And as you know, happy employees will also benefit. Happy employees will also ensure that your dealership remains profitable. Let's get right into it.
Latest, Teton Motors is located in a pricey tourist town. Because of this, the dealer noticed that employees oftentimes couldn't find affordable housing. That is why the dealership accumulated 12 housing units that it has been renting out to its workers over the years. A deal that has benefited the store so well that it recommends other companies start doing it. For more than 20 years, Teton Motors in Jackson, Wyoming has offered employees affordable housing, with the average rent in Jackson for a two-bedroom ranging from $1,800 to $3,000 a month. It is a benefit that has become increasingly critical to retaining and attracting talent.
I must add that situations like these are common outside the United States, where dealership executives create other portfolios in order to maintain profitability for their dealership and also their dealership group if they are a part of it. So it's nothing new for us who have experienced this before.
It looked like, the family was going to be here a while, and we needed to be able to provide as much housing as possible for stability of employees. And the early 90s is when we started acquiring apartments, condos, townhomes, call it what you will, at that time, knowing it was an issue then and it probably wasn't going to get any better.
One employee says after living in a basement, he is better off both mentally and financially since.
Now, general managers like these possess strategic vision where they want their dealership to be in the future. Each general manager or managing director has their own strategic vision, and the one who sees people as a part of their strategic vision in growing their business will always come out on top.
Moving into one of the dealership's housing units.
Being able to have space where people can come visit and actually kind of spread your stuff out and not feel like everything's compacted. And on top of it, the big difference of saving money if I was commuting every day or if I was paying the ridiculous Jackson rent is massive, just because we like to do a lot of stuff outside of home. So being able to actually have money to go and do something or take a little time off and go hunt and not being kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel every week is major differences compared to I know what some other people have to do.
This benefit also helps relieve a lot of stress for many new employees who are new to the area.
I think it's a really good opportunity to get people on their feet. Someone wanted to relocate somewhere else and they said, hey, we have an apartment you can stay in, and it's discounted rent compared to the rest, but it's an opportunity that you can come here and you can have a place to stay, and you don't have to go through the immediate stressors of relocating and finding a place. I think that's big.
And having that you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours mentality helps motivate employees to stay productive.
Yeah, exactly, because everyone coming into work, they have their own challenges, their own crosses to bear. You would never know exactly what they're going through. And at the same time, no, you expect the optimum and maximum performances from them. No, without them being at ease at home or anything else happening to them mentally outside of work, you'll never know exactly what is happening. One step further is to ensure that when they go home, they have a proper place to rest. This dealership did exactly what was necessary.
I think it produces good work too. I don't want to say like people be afraid of losing their house, so they work harder, but I think you kind of have a little bit more on you a little bit, but I think it's definitely good in a lot of ways.
For any business struggling to find workers, providing affordable housing for employees may be a good benefit to adopt.
Given today's employment climate, wow. If you can provide a decent place to live you can attract some employees.
And this is one of the things with executives that lead dealerships, is that they should get out of their comfort box and attend workshops and seminars and see exactly what other dealerships are doing and how it makes them very successful in attaining maximum sustainability and profits, and ultimately creating value for those around them. They don't have to use everything down to the T, but they can look at those strategies and adopt them and customize it for their particular market. And this is why people development is very important. When you have competent and motivated employees who are working with passion, they will give you sustainability. That is, given the dealership sustainability in terms of organizational support, policies and procedures are in place, staff welfare, and you have a performance management system in place. That will ultimately lead to stakeholder satisfaction, and stakeholder satisfaction includes lifelong customers. That will give you value proposition. The value proposition will give you high brand image, speed and availability from those said employees in terms of high quality, reliability, and the basic points needed to help boost your dealerships, ultimately creating value. And that's the overall thing. So value creation comes from stakeholder satisfaction, comes from sustainability, comes all from people development, which are the 4 pillars for any dealership to use. Again, a big thank you to Automotive News for bringing this video series. I am one don't have the time to go through all their articles. They have very great articles on their website in terms of best practice reviews coming from various dealerships all across North America. So let me know what you think by leaving your comments. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It will only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.